Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
testing, 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 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Why it's not working here? Yeah, we got it. So I'll run the clock here. If you do all the stats and stuff, I can do the, I can give the scoreboard. I did it during basketball. Yeah, it's 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 complex. We need what they really need is two people to talk and one person just to do this. But what's his name's doing the? Yeah, I already showed him the camera. So right, welcome to. I'm just gonna do this. I don't need the headphones. That's a. You're in. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to beautiful Dale Greenfield, home of your Shenandoah Raiders for tonight's regular season finale. It is senior night here at Dale Greenfield against the Monroe Central Golden Bears. I'm Christopher Gray alongside Coach Rick Ellsworth. Coach, what do we know about the Bears?
Well, we know that they're 6-2, and this could be a game. We need this game to get back on a winning note before the tournament next week. You know, they're very close in the strength of schedule, 209 to 252. The overall ranking in the class, we're 41 and 2A. They're 23 and 1A. Overall, we're 222. They're 219. So, sounds like we're gonna have a little barn burner here.
Little barn burner. I got an inside track from the from my sources. Sounds like Monroe Central is a little bit of a passing team. But pretty basic passing from what I was told, and they run the ball an awful lot. Kind of looks like it was described to me as like the Coach Royal Texas T is what I heard. I don't know if you heard anything about their formations, what they run, Coach.
I heard they just do a lot of just fake handoffs, things like that. So we defensively we have to be really disciplined tonight.
Yeah.
Which is going to help us too, because I believe Winchester is kind of the same way. Not the same exact offense, but very similar to a lot of the fakes and twist handoffs and all this kind of stuff. So I think that we just have to be disciplined tonight. Put last week behind us. Last week was it was a bad week.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth season for the Raiders. Raiders start the season 2-0, lose their next two, win their next two, then lose their next two. So 2-2-2-2. And 2, yeah. So it puts us 4-4 on the year. But wrapping up with a conference game against the Monroe Central team, who several years ago they went to the state. They were undefeated going into the tournament.
Right.
So a nice faux, close. We know them very well from our MEC, either basketball, volleyball, all the sports we play them.
Yes.
So a little bit of a rivalry where over the last few years. And again, it is senior night, so they did all the senior festivities. Seniors come out with their parents, kind of a special night in high school. I think we were just reminiscing, Coach and I, about our own senior night and what that meant to us. I'm sure it means a lot to these kids.
Yeah, it's a great night, too. I mean, it's not too cold. It's not a typical fall night at the end of the football season, where everybody's always bundled up and everything.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful night. Beautiful night. Last night was the supermoon. We won't get the supermoon, I guess, but it'll be close to a full moon. Just a beautiful setting, not a cloud in the sky. The band out, cheerleaders in their senior attire, if they're seniors with their little sashes. It's going to be a beautiful night for football here tonight. We're broadcasting on YouTube. Football on YouTube tonight, so you can watch this live.
Yeah, I asked Coach Painter earlier what the delay was on this, so we have to be cautious. Well, I have to be cautious.
Yeah, I don't have a mute button here.
You don't have the mute button over there?
I don't have a mute button. This lives for eternity. You got
I know. And if it's like during basketball season, I went home and I didn't watch our film. I watched the YouTube version with Coach Freeze and Coach Hellman, and they were critiquing my outfit, my suits.
Yeah.
So I'm going to critique their.
You're going to critique their suits. Well, just so you know, everybody critiques your suits during basketball. It's not just them, just so you're aware.
I know that.
Okay.
And a lot of complimentary, compliments.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
But I just saw, I was over at the girls' sectional volleyball game last night.
Yeah.
The announcer over there at Hagerstown comes up to me and
says, yeah.
Coach, can't wait till basketball season. Can't wait to see those suits you got.
Oh, yeah. He's a Hagerstown super fan over there.
Yes. Yeah, he's a great announcer, too.
Yeah, very good announcer. He does the sectional typically when we play over there for sectional for basketball.
Yep.
We got just a 4-man crew tonight. I'm only seeing 4 out there. What do you? Is there another zebra? Oh, there's another zebra. Okay, good.
That zebra wandered off.
We got 4 zebras in the cage and one's wandered off.
Come on, let's corral him back with the others.
I say the nice part about YouTube, Coach, we can see how many people are watching at home.
Oh yeah, that's
so we've got 3 viewers.
Thanks to those 3.
One is now we got 4, so we can watch throughout the evening.
Nice.
See what it is like. I'm watching myself here to make sure that everything's okay. Sound was great, so we're in business. It's like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, well, you know what you're doing.
We'll find.
I'm just along here, so
we'll find out shortly. We'll pause here for the national anthem. All right, it is senior night for the band members, too. I think we forget about that. I know they have basketball season coming up, but a big night for those seniors on the band. We got these senior captains heading out for the last time to get the coin toss.
You know, you can tell who plans on not playing much. They got the long sleeves and the long pants on.
That's right. Yeah, it's still 60 degrees out, kiddos. Let's.
Right. I mean,
We got a new camera guy tonight, too, so actually working an active camera, so it's a human element tonight.
Nice, and it's I don't know if I kind of volunteered him to do it. I told Coach Freeze that he could do it, and then we count it towards, so we don't have to sell peanuts tonight.
Oh, there you go.
So we count it towards those things that they do. They sell peanuts or work kids camp and stuff. They don't have to do ECI, so all the fall guys.
Oh, they got to do all the ECI stuff.
And we got 5 weekends this year, so.
Oh, 5 weekends at Shenandoah for ECI.
Yes, sir.
I thought I was done with that, and then little did I know that my girls have to play ECI. So that was a.
So you'll be there.
I will be there, not coaching.
No.
So I actually have to pay to get in.
Well, I know the guy.
Yeah, that's. I may have to pay for 5 weeks. All right, I was not paying attention. I don't know who won the toss. I guess I could look at our instant replay, which is delayed, but I missed it. So I have no idea. We'll find out. Jason Freeze is our special teams coach. He's done that for a couple years. He's had a pretty good year from a special teams standpoint. We've had a couple kick returns, and it looks like we will be receiving the ball heading north. So bear with us, folks. We're both, Coach and I are running the scoreboard you see at the bottom of the screen. Coach is doing live statistics. So if we're off on the clock or the score, just give us a little bit of grace here.
Yeah. Let's see who we got back.
You got Gray and Hubbard back to receive for the Raiders. Looks like number 32, Nick Hendrickson, is the kicker for the Golden Bears. They will kick it left to right on your screen, and it's Friday night football from Dale Greenfield. That ball will go left. That ball will trickle out of bounds. That'll be a flag. We'll see what Coach wants to do here. Looks like he's gonna have him re-kick it.
Yep. We're staying away from that Gray kid.
I mean, we've had success with returns, so I would, if I were Coach, I'd have him re-kick it as well. 35's too far away.
Yeah. Still got to be ready up front. I like that onside kick in the Alabama game last weekend.
Oh my gosh, that was the sidewinder.
Yes,
that was. Honestly, I've watched football since I was 3 years old. I had never seen that. It was a beautiful kick.
Oh, it was amazing.
Very well executed. All right, let's try this again. No time off the clock. Again, Gray and Hubbard back to receive. The toe bash kick this time goes to Hubbard. Hubbard will take the ball at around the 25. He cuts it up the middle. He sees a little bit of green. Oh. Hubbard brings it out to about the 50-yard line. Yep. So Hayden Hubbard with a nice return. Good idea by the coach to go ahead and bring that thing out. And Raiders will take it right at midfield, right at the 50. So about a 25-yard return for Hubbard. Raiders have 1st and 10. Quarterback Jarrett Hellman will go back there. I think what I heard from my insider information is we may go a lot of empty backfield.
Yeah, good little tempo going.
Yep.
Should be good.
So we'll see what we have here. So yeah, empty backfield, Hellman and shotgun. You got 3 wide receivers, a wing, and a tight end. So we'll see what the Raiders put here. Hubbard in motion left to right. Hellman takes a snap, rolls out to his right. Pass is up. It is incomplete. Incomplete on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
I thought Max was open there. I don't know if that was to him and it was just over him and then trying to hit who's out there, Blaine. But they were only like 5 yards apart.
Yeah, you got Gray.
Yeah, it must have been
Gray, May, Hubbard, receivers. You got Seaburn at wing. You got Whaley in there at tight end and Hellman at quarterback. So you got 5 eligible receivers there. Again, Hubbard rolls to his right. Hellman takes a snap. He sees a little bit of green. Gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 7.
That's about his he's averaging 3.7, but his sacks are in on that, his rushing stats. So he had a good run last home game. Had that long little quarterback run there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So 3rd and 7 here for the Raiders. 2 plays in the books, incomplete pass and a 3-yard run by Hellman. We'll see what the Raiders do. Here again, 3 wide receivers on the field now with the tight end and Seaburn in at wing. Hellman with the snap, drops back. He's looking right. Pass off his back foot. It'll be incomplete to May. So we got about 10:55, 10:56 left on the clock. 4th down now for the Raiders. It'll be 4th and 7.
So we got 2 coming in. Let's get 2 out of that huddle.
So Hubbard checks in for May. So the Raiders in what could be a punt formation here with, Hellman will back it up. It looks like they'll punt it. Hellman with a decent punt, end over end. It'll hit it about the 3.
Nice.
That was a very nice kick. Excellent coverage by the Raiders. That's excellent there.
That could have been terrible for Monroe there.
Oh, if he would have touched that and it backed up. So they will be 1st and 10 from the 1.
Yeah, normally the old rule was put your heels on the 10, and if it goes over your head, just let it go.
So 1st and 10 for Monroe Central. We'll officially call it at the 2. So the Raiders come up empty, a 3 and out for them after excellent field position, but 2 passes. I'd like to see a little bit more of that short passing game. It feels like we go downfield maybe a bit too much for my liking, but again, I wasn't there all week. I don't see the tape. So there's a run up the run. Nice stuff by the Raiders. Who was in there? Hellman in there. Levi Jackson, number 51, clogging up the middle. We'll call it no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Again, Monroe backed up on their own 2. What do we know about the offensive attack for?
Well, their 2 leading rushers are both Olem, so we're not going to mess that up.
We're going to go a run to the – there we go. Is that a safety? It is a safety.
Yes.
Levi Jackson gets in the backfield, and we got our first 2 points on the board. It'll be a safety for the Raiders.
I mean, that was excellent pursuit here. Levi just come right there, shot that gap, and just ran him down. And he's so fast. I mean, that's what those guys, those backers, they can fly around. That's a good scene. That's a good, sight to see that those guys are flying around this early.
Oh, that was excellent. I mean, great field position, excellent punt and punt coverage by the Raiders, and then just stop, and right in the backfield. To your point, just good speed by the linebackers. Read that play. Even if Levi would have missed, I think there were 3 or 4 Raiders in pursuit there. So good start for the Raiders. The Raiders will get the ball just like basically we're starting the game over with 10:07 left.
Yeah, we got a 2-run home run.
That's right. We got a 2-run home run, just like the Cleveland. I still call them the Indians, but the Indians last night, what a game by them, huh?
Yeah.
The Guardians, what is that? That's like a divorced parent getting coverage over the weekend. I hate it.
I know.
What's a Guardian?
I don't know. What's the mascot? Is it like?
It's a divorced dad with a beer that has a weekend
with
parentalship.
With the mark through his face.
Yeah. I forget we're live. I got to be careful. Apologies there for anybody I offended. Yeah. And it'll be a kickoff. This time Monroe Central kicks it. A better kickoff. This time Hubbard gets it at about the 30.
Gotta go.
Hubbard will grow. He stops.
Yeah.
Anytime you stop on a football field, that's trouble.
Yeah.
But still, the Raiders have good field position at the 44. It'll be 1st and 10. Yeah, Hayden was over at our house the other day playing, all they play is PlayStation. But
yeah.
I told him, when you get the ball, you go north-south. Don't go east-west. You're quick.
College football?
Oh, yeah, NCAA.
Sure he's Oregon.
Oh, he's always Oregon.
Always. It's like I'm always Alabama.
Yeah.
I thought about doing something else, but I thought, no. Somebody will find out.
I texted him after Ohio State went down the field and scored that first. He wasn't too pleased with my text, I'll put it that way. Gray this time around the left side. He cuts it up. There's a little bit of a – oh. There you go. Gray with about a 2-yard run. We'll call it 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. That may be his 2nd run of the year. I'm not sure.
It is.
2 runs for a total of 2 yards?
No, he gained 5 yards.
Oh, to 2 for 6. That's a 3.5 yard carry average.
Yeah, but it went down though.
Oh, it did go down. That's good.
He was at 5.0.
All right, Riders take it over 2nd and 8 now. Hellman takes a snap at a shotgun.
Oh boy.
This time he is met in the backfield. That's a nasty tackle. Who was in there? At number 20. Jeremiah Olam went for the senior. I mean, the Olams are tough. That's their.
I mean, he's got 3 sacks on the season, so.
And we can count it at 4.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and 13. That was a nice tackle.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid, too.
All right, you got trips left. Hand off to Seaburn. Nice. There was a hole for about a half a second, and it disappeared pretty quickly.
66, that's a big old boy right there. 6'4", 310.
So I don't know who the pulling guard was. I'd have to watch that again. But the guard came out and pulled. The kick wasn't quite there, so the hole was kind of collapsed pretty quick on the left side.
They did a good job of just pushing that guy in, shrinking that hole.
This is Landon Hummel back to punt. Gets off a nice punt, a little more spiral than the first time. It'll be picked up. There's a nice little tackle there. Olam brings it out to close to the 30. It'll be 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Not a lot of offense.
No.
Are we 4 minutes into the game here? Not a lot of offense on either side.
Yeah, we're actually, both teams are in the negative.
Both teams
and we're up 2-0.
All right, so the Bearcats, what is this, Muncie Central? All right, the Golden Bears, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. There's a little bit of a hole met there by Hellman. Nice job. Gain of about 3 up the middle there for the run. Who's the quarterback there for Monroe Central?
Number 18.
Number 18.
18.
Lane Wilson. Yep, I think that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, senior.
Senior, yeah. I mean, he only averages 100 yards passing a game, so.
I mean, if they've got the Olam kids, I'd get it to them in the flat and let them get the ball to them in space, right? All right, this time a pitch over to the right-hand side. It'll be a 1st down. Let's see who had that ball there. First down.
Looked like 20. Was that 20? I think so, probably.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Golden Bears at about the 43 now. It's the first down we've had all game. All right, this time they are back to pass. Up the middle. Oh. I mean, he was open. They just did a right down the middle of the field, just in all streaks there. We got to be a little more careful.
Looked like a decent ball too. I mean,
yeah, it looked like the ball was right there. All right, so bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Golden Bears. There's the snap, back to pass this time again. Right out of the outstretched arms.
Man.
I mean, it looks like Levi Jackson was right there on the play.
Yeah. It looked like he was kind of leaning, and then he couldn't get any kind of vertical up to get that, knocked down.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a penalty?
We got a flag on the play?
I didn't see one, but.
Oh, on the far side. Oh, I see it over there. So there is some laundry. Pass interference against the Raiders declined.
Huh.
That's an interesting place for a pass interference call when the ball came on this side of the hash, and it's
and it was like right at the line of scrimmage.
But again, I'm not the one in the striped pajamas out there, so I got to be careful. All right, 1st and 10 now for number 20 with the run.
See, I'd like to see somebody that's going to come up and clean that.
Tough kid to bring down. Looks like we have the ball. The Raiders grab the ball, and we have it. We have the football. I don't know what happened there. Some sort of fumble. I'm going to have to look at that instant replay here. Let me get this on instant replay. I got it?
Yeah.
We're going to see what happens here. Coach and I watching the instant replay. There's a pitch out to 20 to the left. Nice camera work. He's wrapped up, but he's met by several. Looks like we just stripped it right out of there. Who grabbed that ball? Who grabbed that ball? 14, Jarrett Hellman grabbed that ball.
Nice. And he made the initial contact over there, and then like when he fell down, I think he just grabbed the ball when he was falling down and ripped it right off his hand.
Yeah, excellent.
Good job, Jarrett.
All right, so we got our first turnover of the game. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders now, under 6 minutes to go. This time Hellman takes a snap. They do the. I like that. I like that play. Send somebody in motion, distract, and Hellman up the middle for a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. I like that play, Coach. I think motion gets the other team to have to react, right?
Well, sometimes you guys, defenses will slant to motion and things like that. So that might be able to get a better angle for our linemen to get good blocks, open up holes. And I like more of the spread here like this. On the, we're empty. We got all this. Quarterback run this way.
Hellman takes a snap. Looks like he's going to pass it.
Nice.
Oh, incomplete pass. Just outside the outstretched arms of Hayden Hubbard. It'd be 3rd and 4. That's right there. That short passing game is there.
Yeah. I'd like to see the guys separate a little bit more.
Yeah.
One guy could guard both of them. I'd like to see maybe, I think Carter was the down receiver. He could have whipped out or something.
Yeah, a little bit further.
Yeah.
Yep, agreed.
I don't know if they both were on hitch routes or what there.
All right, so 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Hubbard takes motion this time. We got some laundry. We got a dead ball. We got false start against the Raiders. I didn't see what happened there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. I still didn't see that. I was watching the replay. I didn't see anything there. Did you?
No.
Well, regardless, doesn't matter. Hellman back to pass. He looks up top. Looks like the pass was intended for May along the right side. I didn't see anybody on that side open.
No. And again, we see that replay. I just see how close those guys are to each other when they're running that route.
All right, so now we got, again, Hummel back to back to punt for the Raiders at their own 40. 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter of play. A little shorter punt than he's had all night.
Yeah.
That'll go out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. We just flipped 40s, and the Golden Bears will take over 1st and 10 from their 40-yard line. So, again, not a lot of offense out of the Raiders. I think we had 1 first down.
Yeah, and then you get that penalty, backs you up, it changes your play call. You know, you're going from 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 9.
Right.
You know.
Right. This time, Olam is split to the right. Quarterback back to pass that short little pass play. Oh, he bobbled it for the catch. There you go. Nice job by the Raiders in there on the stop. Loss of about 6.
Yeah.
Would have been better just to let that one drop, Coach.
I thought it did drop. I mean, that dude slung it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I thought this bounced off that dude's chest.
Must be the brown pants, you know?
Yeah.
Brown pants, we can't see it.
Right.
But good pursuit by the Raiders. I thought there was a block in the back, but again, I'm a little biased, but it'll be 2nd and 16. Oh, we got double motion. Oh, it looks like they're just, if they reset,
yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Back to pass again. This time, oh, he's all over there.
Nice.
Seaburn was all over that.
Yeah, him and Blaine. Is that Blaine out there?
Yeah, that was Blaine, yes.
Now, they got to be careful on that because, you know, if I was that OC over there, I'd be looking at that play call right there and have those guys jumping. I pass fake that, send somebody down that sideline. There ain't nobody there.
Right.
Sometimes you run plays just to set up another.
All right, so now we got 3rd and about 15 now for the Golden Bears. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Got 3 men in the backfield behind the quarterback. A pitch to the left to Olam. He'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 6 or 7. So nowhere close to the first down. Nice stop by the Raiders. So 4th down, 4th and 10. And it looks like the punt team will be coming on. I thought he went out of bounds, but they're keeping that clock going, huh?
Yeah. Averages a little over 30 yards a punt here, so.
Uh-oh, Fumblerooski.
Come on.
There you go. Nice stop by the Raiders after the fumbled snap. Nice pursuit there. Cash Cowley, Hayden Hubbard, all in there on the stop, and the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Best field position we've had all night. We're in Golden Bear territory, but again, Coach, we have not had any first downs, I don't think, for the entirety of the game here. What do we need to do different?
Well, I think we can just, if we just run off tackle, because look at those, you got 2 big, gigantic guys there in the middle. You know, let's get we don't have to go too wide because they can pursue pretty well. But if we get off that outside, maybe outside that tackle a little bit, maybe see if we can run right there. That way keep those big guys out of the way.
There's another fake. I like the fake. Nice run by Hillman. Gain of about 6.
Very similar to last drive. You know, we started out with a nice little 6-yard gain.
Yep. So 2nd and 4. Yeah, I like that. Again, I like that motion. It forces the defense to react. Pretty soon they'll start sucking in on the quarterback there, and you can hand it off or play action pass.
Yeah. Hellman's carried the ball 3 times, 4 times, include that 1 sack.
All right, empty backfield again for Hellman. He looks back to pass. Under duress. He's going up top to May. Out of bounds. Looked like he wanted to go right with that, but he had the kid right in his face.
Yeah.
So he had to change course, spin out to the left.
Well, it's good to see him get rid of it. I know I talked to Coach Stillwell this week, and he said that they had been working with Jared about getting rid of it sometimes. Sometimes he's a firm believer in himself, his confidence in himself, and as the receivers that they're going to get open. He kind of holds on to it. And that's an inexperience of a quarterback.
He's also one of the most athletic kids on the field.
Absolutely. So he can make things happen.
That's right. So Hellman again takes it. Looks like he gains 3 of the needed 4. So it'll be 4th and 1. I think this is 4 down territory for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Just over a minute to play here. Raiders bring in their big lineup. All right, we'll see what Coach Jake Stillwell has up his sleeve here. 4th and 1. Parsley to Hellman's right. Double handoff to Seaburn. Seaburn around the right. He's nice break. Nice job by Max Seaburn on that double handoff. One of my favorite plays we run.
Yes.
And there's a first down for the Raiders. We'll get one more play, maybe 2 in here before quarter comes to an end. Raiders driving, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I'd like to see us run here. I think we can run.
It feels like the misdirection and kind of those outside the tackles. There's the Parsley. There you go. Bounces it a little bit outside. Can't break a tackle. Cannot break that tackle.
No. And sometimes you can just straight keep getting downhill. You could get 2 or 3 yards.
All right, so we will end the first quarter of play. Raiders up 2-0. This is not a baseball game. It is 2-0. Raiders ahead to safety early in the first quarter, and the Raiders threatening to score here from Dale Green Field. It'll be 2nd and 10 when we start over. Not a lot of offense, Coach, on either side the first half. I think we both thought maybe we'd score a little bit more points.
Yeah. I mean, we averaged 23.4. They averaged 30, and I don't necessarily think it's really the defense is like locking up here, but it's just kind of this is week 9. It's week 9, guys. You got to play with some guts now,
Yeah, it's interesting because both teams, by week 9, both teams have seen enough tape of each other. There's not a whole lot of surprises. You don't really want to throw a whole lot of surprises in your last game, given you got sectional, the tournament coming up. So if you have been working on something new in practice, you probably keep it in your back pocket till next week. So like you said, it's just a matter of guts and will and play with the cards you're dealt with at this point.
I mean, with that safety early, I mean, that was just a hard-nosed play. I mean, it was great pursuit, and he got after it quick and made that tackle in the end zone. That's why we're up 2-0. But that's easily the play of the game so far. Yeah,
Levi Jackson with the safety. The only scoring play of the game. Raiders with an unbalanced line here.
Quarterback run to the left. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Little shovel pass.
Yeah.
Gain of 3. We're gonna give him 3. So 3rd and 7 now.
I couldn't really tell, but it looked like they only had their corner maybe to loosen up the outside backer there. The safety's about 12 yards off.
Yeah,
we had 4 receivers over there.
Yeah, we were outnumbered on the right side, but we had them outnumbered on the left. So potential to come back to that formation later. Hellman looks deep. Looks for Gray in the end zone. Just out, passes outstretched arms. Now we got 4th and 7. Good looking pass.
Yeah, I'd like to see like little back shoulder stuff right there.
Yeah. If that's about 2 yards left, you give your receiver a chance and the defender no chance, right?
No chance. You get a penalty if he tries to go through you. You can run a back shoulder fade there, or you can do like a hook, like a 15 back to 12. Especially when those DBs are right side by side. They're running full speed. They're staying with you, and you stop on a dime and play and go back. That's a timing route.
This time he looks to his right. He goes up top. Oh, just incomplete. Little too much mustard on that hot dog there.
Yeah. We threw it to our 5'8" guy.
Little too hot, and 5'8", but as he's going downhill in the back corner of the end zone,
did he come out of the hole?
He becomes about 4'8" by the time that ball's thrown, so loses about a foot of height.
We lost Hubbard for the first quarter, or the second quarter. Somebody go, we need a search party.
So if you're out there watching this game and you want to see Hayden Hubbard maintain his height throughout the run, I would highly suggest you could donate a turf field to Shenandoah Athletics. So 1st and 10 for the Monroe Central Golden Bears will run up the middle. Gain of about 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Still 2-0. Not a lot of offense either way. Good to see Cash back.
Yeah.
Cash hurt his ankle Northeastern game.
Yep, our last home game.
Pitch to Olam this time to our right, their left. Good penetration, excellent penetration. I haven't even heard a whistle yet. All right, there's a little loss of about 3, so we're going to call it 3rd and 8, Coach. That was a nice pursuit. Olam tried to cut it back. Raiders were all over it.
No, they got 2 passes by number 10 and number 20, 1 pass at each. And that means some type of double pass.
So there's a screen up the middle.
Oh boy.
Come up. Flag,
got a flag.
There's a flag. When there's a flag on the screen, it's either holding or more than likely a legal man downfield. We'll see what the call is here. Could be holding us. I thought Jacob Brown was held.
Yeah. You gotta sell that too.
All right, we got a hold.
Yep.
Yeah, so it'll back him up 10. Yeah, because Jacob kind of, number 53 for us, came up. He read that pretty well. Read the play and then just got held in his pursuit of the ball. So
it's a good play call.
It was an excellent play call.
They had it set up. And that quarterback's 6 foot 235.
It's not a small man.
No. It's kind of like that Jared Lorenzen that played.
Jared Lorenzen of Kentucky.
The late Jared Lorenzen.
Oh, we're going to go up top here. Deep, it's there in pursuit. Nice defense. Nice defense there. Garrett May all over it. Number 14, Justice Olam.
Yeah. Blaine. Yeah, he had a good
That was Blaine. Okay, I'm sorry.
He made up ground pretty good. They thought he was beat, too.
Yeah, I guess that was 88, not 18. Thank you for the correction. So
great play on the ball there.
all right, so we got 4th and 13. Punt is away.
Whoa.
And it will be down at about the 47. Is that what you call a worm burner?
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
All right, so Raiders will take over 1st and 10 again in Monroe Central territory. They got inside the 20. Haven't quite been able to crack that end zone yet. I'd say so far the Raiders have been fairly in control of this game, but the scoreboard would say otherwise, where we haven't put any points on the board.
No, I mean, starting field position, we're totally in favor of that.
All right, empty backfield again. Hellman takes that snap. He looks. There's that short passing game I was talking about. Excellent job.
Yep.
Complete pass out to Hubbard. Gain of about.
About 5.
That's a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. I think we're playing by NFL rules with the clock tonight. In the grasp, I guess they count that as. All right, Hellman back again in the shotgun. Gray in motion. He'll fake the handoff.
Oh, yeah.
This time Hellman up the middle. Hellman will have enough for the first down. Nicely done. A 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
He's got 6 yards on that carry every time.
All right, so Raiders now about 8.5 minutes, just under 9 here to go.
How's your clock? Is it pretty close?
I'm doing okay. I can reset it every now and again.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to maintain this. This time Gray will take the handoff to the right side. Oh, and he's met hard.
Oh.
Whew.
See that guy coming.
I'm not sure running back saw him come either.
Yeah.
So we got second now, and we'll call it 13 for the Raiders. Yeah, I mean, Ullum came up and just read that like a book.
Yeah, let me correct myself from earlier. Carter, I was talking Caden's stats.
Oh.
Caden was 1 for 5. Carter was 1 for 2.
1 for 2. Okay, so he's now 2 for 4, and now I think it's probably about even. Hellman back to pass. Pursuit, nothing.
Oh, see, I'd like to see him get rid of that sooner so he don't have to get just meleeed.
Yeah, just get rid of the first pump there, right?
Yeah. I mean, he just gets hammered there. His parents probably invested a big old ice tub. He sleeps in his room probably.
So bring up 3rd and 13 for the Raiders.
Way to put it
All right, we
there.
got Dwayne Richmond up here making predictions. Have you heard that? There's another
nice.
handoff this time to Max Seaburn. He will bounce left.
Yeah.
Good pursuit. He turns it up.
Man. Boy.
He is out of bounds there.
Yeah. Well,
We'll give him 1 or 2 on that play.
it's kind of like, look at all those white jerseys that's trailing, that's pursuit of him. When our main guys that are blocking are kind of like behind them.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, Max, good luck.
All right, so it'll be 4th down. 4th down for the Raiders. We got a penalty. Oh, we got a horse collar.
Hey.
Personal foul, horse collar penalty against the Monroe Central Golden Bears. That's a 15-yard penalty, Coach, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 15?
Should be. Personal foul.
Let's see how much they walk it off here.
10 or 15. He's going 15.
He's going 15. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yep.
1st and 10 here for the Raiders, and that's the best offensive play we've had all night.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 10. Raiders at the 23. This time we got trips to the left. Hubbard in motion. Hubbard takes a snap. He cuts it up. There you go. That's all right. That's all right. A couple yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 8. I like that plant. Just plant that foot.
Yeah.
You aren't going to get a touchdown. Get as much as you can.
That's that jet sweep on the NCAA football.
That is a jet sweep.
Now they'll come with that jet sweep motion with the handoff.
Oh, yeah.
Behind. I run that a lot of times for 2-point conversions.
Yep. We got Alabama. That's like having a cheat code.
Unless you're playing Vanderbilt.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, nice pump.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Whaley's there.
Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete.
I'll send the gloves back.
Ooh, boy. Well, I like that play. Kind of a dual. It did a motion. Pump fake the bubble screen over to the left of the receiver. Whaley had single coverage.
Yeah.
It was an excellent pass by Hellman.
Yeah, you got to bring that in.
I'm going to watch this on replay here. Let's see what the man of motion fake, pump to the left. Hellman went up top. I mean, he had it right in his hands. It was well defended.
Yeah.
But now we got 3rd down now and 8.
Oh, Max. Oh, yeah.
This
There we
time
go.
Hellman breaks left. He looks. Open in the end zone. Touchdown! Raiders. Max Seaburn. Max Seaburn in there. Made me a little nervous, Coach.
Yeah. Well, Max was open initially, I thought, right up the seam. Let's see if he was open there.
I mean, Hellman probably could have run for a 1st down there.
Yeah.
Blaine Stevens back to kick. Ball's down. Kick is up.
Oh.
Kick is, I'll call it to the left, but that's okay. It's 8-0 Raiders.
That's awful generous.
8-0 Raiders.
It went higher than farther.
And maybe more left.
Yeah.
Maybe more left, but it'll be 8-0 Raiders. 6:14 I have on my clock, so we're 2 seconds off. We'll get that corrected for you folks at home. So 6:12 on the clock as the Raiders will now kick off for the first time. They'll be kicking off left to right. So that's a good drive. Raiders put together a good drive, helped by the penalty.
Yeah.
The horse collar penalty helped them out quite a bit. They took advantage of it and scored.
Monroe's had 2 penalties, one obviously on that last drive of ours, and then they had the one holding penalty on their screen pass, which hurt them on their drive.
Yeah. Yep.
2 costly penalties. I did see Coach Gavin Patrick down there telling Whaley he was holding his gloves. He's probably telling him that's a
get some new ones.
Yeah, use those in the garden.
Yeah, it's like in Little Giants, when he puts that stickum on his gloves and then sticks them to his jersey.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at that hole right there.
Blaine Stevens back to kick. Looks like the Golden Bears are expecting a little onside-er, and they get it. Little squibber. Grab, taken down right at the 40. Taking a page out of Eastern Hancock's playbook. But I like the squib. You get it to 40. That's probably where they're going to get it anyway on a return, and you don't risk a whole lot there. So 1st and 10, Golden Bears heading right to left on your screen at home. I still talk like I'm on the radio, like people know which direction as they're watching on TV, right to left, Coach.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody might be watching it in a mirror or something.
That's a good point. All right, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Raiders a little bit behind the line of scrimmage there, but a nice gain for the Golden Bears. We'll call it a gain of 6. We'll give it 2nd and 4. I mean, if the Golden Bears get that sort of push on their line, it's going to be a long second half for us.
Yeah. That's where you'd think they would kind of, sometimes, I mean, we do it in basketball. We try to, try to get too cute sometimes.
Yep.
Instead of just do what's working.
All right, roll out to the right. Pass is made. Oh, Max Seaburn has been all over that play. That's the second time they've run a play like that to his side, and he's just read that both times, Coach. A senior night for Max.
Senior, man. Just possibly it might be the last time he's playing out here on this field.
Golden Bears take their first time out of the game. I think I can even say how many timeouts they have left. Hey-o. So we got 5:11 left here in the second quarter. Raiders up 8-0. It's been a little bit of a defensive game. 1 turnover so far. A fumble recovery by quarterback Jarrett Hellman. He's had that play, and then he also had the touchdown pass to Seaburn, and we have a safety by Levi Jackson as your scoring plays of the game. 5:11. It's a big 3rd down. I'm not sure it's 4th down territory yet for the Golden Bears. Their defense has played pretty well, so I think I'd punt it away if they don't get it here. But
yeah, maybe come back to that screen.
Yeah, I'd look for a screen, or the reverse worked really well. Some sort of trick misdirection play. Well, they're just gonna throw it. Oh, good coverage. Nice job by Stevens, was right there as well. So Gray on the coverage. Stevens almost had that. That's a hard pick.
Yeah, that is.
That's tough. But it'll be 4th down now, so it'll be 4th and 6. And they will bring in the punt squad. So Raiders will be punt return. Gray will be back to receive. Trying to figure out who's a punter there for Monroe Central. 30, 34, Caleb Ludecky.
Freshman.
Ludecky.
Ledecky. Oh, that's a hold.
There you go, a punt. Gray receives it at about the 25.
Whoa, somebody flip over?
Breaks a couple, gets out of bounds at around the 40. So Raiders will take it 1st and 10 at the 40. Decent field position. Feels like that middle of the field's been beat up all night. Been back and forth between the 40s. But Raiders will take over 1st and 10. What do you look for the Raiders to do here, Coach, with a new set of downs?
You know, 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes left in this half. I'd love to see him just take some time off the clock, run the ball, you know, maybe a little play action like the play that, you know, Whaley dropped the pass. But I think we can do that and go right down the field and score again with not much time left.
There's your fake. You get extra color commentary for those at home. I think Dwayne Rich Boys carries.
Yeah.
So we
it's all right.
no apology needed, but it's like a 3-man crew here, you know?
Mr. Obvious in the house.
Just keep that mic off over there if he says something like that. All right, Raiders now 1st and 15. Not sure why the clock's running. I know the referees called it to run. I'm unsure of why the referees called it to run. But anyway, Hellman takes a snap. There's that little fake shovel pass.
Yeah.
Faked at that time. He stays in bounds. He'll get back the 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10. I don't mind that play, but I would rather run it to the long side of the field versus the short. But a little more room to get creative. I wouldn't be surprised here in the second half we run that play, fake the shovel, and go up top.
Yeah, just kind of does one of them little, he's going, fakes it, and just
just pops it up.
Yeah, just stands, boom, stand tall. And
let her fly. Fumble Ruski on that play.
Carter got it.
I think that hit the center's leg on the snap. I'm not sure that ball got behind the line of scrimmage, really. I think it may hit the center's leg. I'll check the replay here in just a second.
Good job of Carter being aware that was coming.
Whew. We'll call it 3rd and 14. Watch this here. Yeah, I couldn't tell based upon the video quality of the YouTubes if it hit him or not. All right, be 3rd and 14 regardless. This time Hubbard gets the fake. Hellman, lots and lots of white shirts there.
Around there. Ouch. Yes. Jarrett's like, oh boy.
Yeah, that'll be a loss on the play. It'll be 4th down now. So 4th down and 15 for the Raiders.
That was Julius Olm on the tackle. That dude, I remember him playing in middle school basketball.
Big boy.
Yes.
Punt is up by Hummel. Hovers around the 14. Raiders surround it. Again, right in between the 40s.
Yep.
So 2:26 here. 2:26. Golden Bears will take over at their own 40.
Just a coincidence that landed right on the line.
Just a coincidence.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's put it on the line.
A little easier to maintain these chains over there.
Yeah, it's easier to say, okay, he got the 1st down.
I do actually like in college and NFL football, they're a little more proactive with it. There's no sense in the drama and bringing out the chains, you know. There's a quick pass on the slant, caught by Olem. Raiders all over it. They still pick up about 3. Be 2nd down and 7. Raiders with all their timeouts left. Golden Bears go to the hurry up. They've got 2 left. He's had all the time in the world. There you go. Blaine Stevens with the interception at about the 40. He's at the 45, 40. 30.
Nice.
Knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Blaine Stevens with the pick.
Well, I'll tell you what. Jacob Brown got away with one right there.
He popped somebody.
Yeah. And it looked like he was behind that guy's back. I couldn't tell. Now 73 is pretty upset. Oh, he's mad now.
Who is? Who are you looking at, Coach?
That 77. 71, 77.
Let me see if I can watch that. See if I can watch that back a little bit. It's too far.
Okay, so we have the ball back. We're at where? First and
I'm not good enough with the camera here to be able to check that replay, but Raiders will be 1st and 10 again. Great field position. At the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they got a player down on our sideline. So we don't need to rush too quick out there.
Yeah, that can be dangerous over there. You got a pretty precipitous drop into the drainage ditch, and then you hit the track. I mean, I remember kids when I played, you hit that track, and it's like ice skates. So ankles and knees beware if you go over there. I mean, their quarterbacks had all time to throw. We've not gotten any penetration in the backfield, but again, he's had all of his passes that have been off have been overthrows.
Yeah. So
he's had all the time, not rushed. And we've had good coverage downfield, and Blaine just right in the right spot at the right time and caught that.
I mean, he almost had 2 other ones.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, Raiders threatening. Under 2 minutes. Hellman looks back to pass. This time he goes up top to May. There's that back shoulder.
Yes, oh,
there was that back shoulder. May about the 2. Drops it out of bounds.
That was a good defensive play. I think Garrett had it. I think that guy just barely knocked it out of his hand.
So we'll have 2nd and 10 here for the Raiders. There's that back shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way you can do as a defender, you run through them or you swat the ball down just like you did, right? So
yeah, that's where you got strong hands where you just keep that thing out there, just squeezing it.
All right, Hellman with the snap
Got
this
him.
time.
Oh,
Looks.
man.
Oh.
Eat it. Get rid of it. Horse collar.
There's a horse collar penalty.
Did not throw it?
He threw it. Oh, yeah. Flag is on the play.
Oh.
There's a flag. I will even signal a flag on the play. I remember when you could horse collar. It was not that long ago.
Yeah.
Or horse collar against. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, horse collar against. Be 15-yard penalty. I believe it was whoever the safety was on the Cowboys, number 31. Was that Williams?
Yeah, Roy Williams.
Roy Williams was that was kind of what his thing was.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He flew all over the place. That's a fairly new rule for.
Yeah. And they also have that one rule where it's like you can't like alligator wrestle them down, kind of come behind.
Yeah, the hip drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had the slant there open.
Yeah.
Last play. We'll see if we go back to it. Hellman pumps, drops back, goes up top. We're gonna have a face guarding. You can't face guard like that. Hubbard, the intended receiver. Pass interference is the call. We'll just make sure it's the call here. Referee's talking. I got a pass interference. Probably was that a 15er? Half the distance to the goal. It'll be half the distance to the goal. It'll be first and
goal.
Oh, it's not an automatic first. Not an automatic first.
Jeez.
Sack we'll drop it back. It'll be second down now, 2nd and 8. I remember that was kind of a trivia a couple games ago, Coach, where pass interference is not an automatic first down in high school football.
Yeah,
So
there's only 2 of them, right? You said.
yeah, personal foul and a roughing the kicker and a roughing the passer, the only 2 penalties for first downs. So, all right, Hellman back to pass this time. Slant.
Oh.
Slant to May, right in his hands, drops it, and it'll be 3rd down. We're going to call it 3rd and 8.
That's a pretty good ball right there.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, you can't really complain about that ball.
Yeah. Now, I mean, people don't have to say nothing to Garrett. He knows he dropped it. Now we got to go back to him here. He's open. Pick him right back up.
All right, 3rd and 8.
You got
Ball.
80 down here looking for the T, I bet you.
Timeout taken by the Raiders.
Nope, mouthpiece.
So Raiders will burn their first timeout. They're down to 2. Both teams with 2. About 53 seconds to go here in the quarter. What do you think offensive coordinator and head coach Jake Stillwell is going to draw up here?
Well, you know, it's probably something that where he's got to talk them over, remind them what they have to do here. So maybe like last time there was a quarter break, I think. We ran that reverse, that little, the double handoff.
Yep.
And got that first down with Max. I can see something like that coming here. Looks like Carter Armstrong's coming back in.
So we got Armstrong in for Whaley, which means we're probably going 5 wide with no tight ends. So yeah, we got May, Hubbard, Gray. Let's see who else is in there. Seaburn, Armstrong are your eligible receivers. 2 right, 2 left. Hellman behind center. Takes a snap. Looks left. Pump. Up top. Senior night.
Yes, sir.
Senior night. And it is Hayden Hubbard with the touchdown for the Raiders. On senior night, you go to your senior, pump inside. The last person I would expect to catch a fade is Hayden Hubbard.
Well, you know what? I remember the try game. He got the offensive rebound to win the game.
That is right. That is right.
He's not afraid to go up and go get it.
It's a nice play by Hubbard. Is that his 3rd touchdown reception on the year?
Come on, Aaron. Is that Aaron or Max?
Well, Aaron's on the end. Both of them.
Hubbard kicked last week, so he kicked the extra point towards the end of the game last week.
Yeah, they must not like Blaine's last kick.
Oh. All right, so we get a move up a yard. So Hayden Hubbard, after the touchdown, he's the do-everything man here. See if he can kick it. He gets it up and over. There we go.
There we go.
All right.
That was high.
That's a home run in a silo, too, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So that thing went about 40 feet in the air, through the uprights, and the Raiders are on the board again, 15-0 at halftime. Again, the Raiders helped by the penalties. You know, if I'm Monroe Central and I go in at halftime, I say we have them there. It's the penalties that have hurt. Both times there have been drive helpers.
Yep.
I think you guys can probably hear that at home, but you are ineligible to win if you were at home. So you must be here to win.
Come down here, get you a ticket.
That's right.
Win some beef.
That's right. Get us.
What'd you say?
We have 9 viewers watching at home. 9 viewers.
Well, 8, because one of them's you.
No, we have 10.
Oh.
We have 10. I subtracted myself.
Yeah. One might be Pete May.
Pete May is here.
All
After
right.
spending 2 weeks, two and a half,
Yes.
3 weeks in Florida. He's back. 4 weeks in Florida. Good gracious.
Good to see. Not a vacation.
All right, Blaine Stevens.
Nice.
Nice little
That's
kick
trouble.
there.
Oh,
Picked up at about the 35
oh
for
boy. Come on, Carter to the rescue.
a little break. That's the danger of those kickoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, they look great.
Well, and you have to have, you're on this side of the field. You got your numbers on this side of the field. But
Yeah.
You still have to have your lanes to run in.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had guys out of lane. You could tell.
Yeah. Yeah, we had guys all the way over on this side.
Right.
And yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Golden Bears at the, we're going to call it the 37-yard line. Both teams have 2 timeouts. I'd like to keep those in my pocket if I'm Coach Stillwell. We'll see what they draw up here. Directing traffic.
Oh, they got to burn one here.
So timeout on the field. Timeout. There you go. Timeout Monroe Central. I mean, that drives you bonkers if you're a coach.
Especially after the kickoff.
Well, after the kickoff, I mean, the quarterback was ticked off. You could tell he was a little upset.
And your receiver, the guys are seniors out there.
Yeah.
It's just a little frustrating, I'm sure.
So 15-0, almost halftime here at beautiful Dale Green Field. What a beautiful night for football. This is Indiana in the fall. The only haze you have in the air is the combine dust, so it's a beautiful night, beautiful weather. So 34 seconds to go. Monroe Central with 1 timeout. Raiders with 2 of theirs. So we had a touchdown pass to Seaburn, touchdown pass to Hubbard, 2 seniors, and then senior Levi Jackson with the safety. So 3 seniors in on the score for the Raiders thus far. Empty backfield for the Golden Bears, 1st and 10. Snap is taken. Up the middle, there's an interception. Jacob Brown with the interception. Let's see if he can get it in the end zone. He's at the 30.
There you go.
Nice blocking downfield. Levi Jackson, touchdown. Touchdown, Jacob Brown. Touchdown, Jacob Brown. What an excellent blocking downfield by Levi Jackson. And senior Jacob Brown on senior night runs it in for the touchdown.
I mean, he threw it right to him.
So now it is 21-0 Raiders. It's 21-0 Raiders.
Still 21-0 Raiders.
This time the kick is up. Hubbard this time a little lower than the last. And it's no good, but it is 21-0. So the Raiders up 21-0 here in the second quarter of play. Again, Blaine Stevens will be back to kick. I think we'll probably take a different strategy with the kickoff this time.
Yeah.
I would like to say that. I mean, that touchdown, Jacob Brown did an excellent job running down the field, but I'd put that almost on the shoulders of Levi Jackson as well. Just excellent blocking.
Stayed with that guy, and he just had to outrun. The lineman was kind of running down. He was like, don't get caught by that guy.
Excellent job there. So, of our scoring points, they've all been seniors. 1 extra point by Hubbard. Touchdown by Hubbard. Touchdown by Seaburn. Pick 6 by Jacob Brown, and a safety by Levi Jackson. So
they're filling up the bingo card tonight.
That's right.
That's my parlay. Onside kick recovery is the first half hammer.
Blaine Stevens back to kick. There's the little poocher. I like it.
Yes. Oh, low.
This time it's caught. Immediately ran out of bounds. All right, so out of bounds at the 25. All right, Raiders bring in their defensive hand squad, if you will. This is where I'd be a little careful.
Yeah, because you still want to be able to tackle.
So I'd be a little careful here because they can hand it off. Yeah, we just looked like in disarray, a little cocky. If I were to be critical a little bit, so a little bit in disarray. I know we wanted to protect, but I mean, if I'm them, if I see those guys in, I just hand it off to Olam and say, how far can he get down the field?
Yeah, they still got a timeout left, I believe, don't they?
They still have one timeout left. Raiders just burned their second timeout.
Well, I did when I came in, their music was still blaring in the locker room. It was pretty loud, and they were all out here on the field. So someone asked me to go. Could you go in there and turn that down, turn it off? You can't find out which phone's running the Bluetooth, so I just unplugged it.
I mean, I'm sure it was, like Michael Bublé. I mean, I'm sure it was very peaceful, soothing music, right?
Yes, it was.
Direct snap, fumble on the play. There's a fumble. Oh, they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down. So that'll be the last play for the first half. And we're going to call that a half. That's a good half for the Raiders. 21-0 on senior night. Raiders go into the locker room. And we'll take a little break here for halftime festivities. So if you don't hear anything, that's what it is. We'll be back. Grab some popcorn, use the restroom. We'll be doing the same, and we'll catch you on the other side of halftime. Raiders up 21-0. All right, welcome back, Raider fans, to half number 2 at Dale Green Field. It is 21-0 as we go into the third quarter. Coach, what were your big takeaways from half number 1?
Well, unofficially, you know, by trying to do these stats here.
It is. You guys should see this. I haven't seen. There's literally smoke coming off of the paper from him writing the stats.
No chance I even know what I'm doing. This is unofficial. I think Monroe is 7 rushes for 25 yards. Okay, quarterback is 5 for 10 for 21 yards and 2 interceptions.
2 picks.
Yeah. So, 46 yards total offense. Jared is 4 for 14.
Ooh.
2 touchdowns.
Well, I don't know what that QBR is, but.
Right. 45 yards. And then we have 16 rushes for 26 yards.
Ooh, my.
Yeah. So.
Not a lot of offense, a lot of big plays.
71 yards total offense for us, 46 for them. I mean, they have more penalty yards than total yards.
Ooh. Yeah, Coach Painter and I were talking at halftime, and just our defenses, the Raider defense flying around, filling gaps, very active in pursuit on the defensive end for the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, well, I told Coach Stillwell, I said that, after last week's game, my concern was that, that we're ready to play or not this week. Did everybody check out or what? But it depended on the draw for sectional.
Yeah.
We got a good draw. So we got a good draw, and I think that gives a little bit, self-confidence. We're such a confidence team.
Right.
If everything's going well, then we play well.
Right.
So I think that really helped, and I think going into it, they probably had a good week of practice.
Yep.
And then coming in and, have good success in the first half with limited yardage.
Limited yardage, but big plays by seniors tonight too. So.
Yeah, I mean 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers we've got and a safety.
Yeah. Yeah, defense have been flying around.
Yeah.
Monroe Central's average. You said they averaged 20-some points a game. So.
Yeah. 30
points a game. Let's see if we can maintain that here in the second half of play. Run up the middle. There's a missed tackle, but again, Raiders right all there in pursuit. Gain of about 5 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 5.
That's what I think Monroe's going to do this second half. I think they're just going to put that quarterback under center, and they're just going to hand it off to the playmakers.
I mean, that's what if I were Monroe Central, that's what your passing game hasn't been on point.
Right.
3 yards in a cloud of dust is not a bad strategy.
No.
So
I mean, number 20 averages 12.5 yards a carry.
There's a good pursuit again. Seaburn all over it. There you go, boys. There you're fine. There you go. Little pursuit. I know. Like to see him taking down that first hit, but we do try to ball hawk that thing.
Yeah.
So going after the ball. The NFL now, the punch, the old ball punch, has become very popular. So not a lot of that, but did go for the ball there. He lost of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. All right, we got 3rd and 8 for this time. They will go back to pass. Looks deep. Going up top.
Yep, he grabbed him.
Yeah, Hubbard with a little jersey grab.
Trying to be a little sneaky.
I think that should be probably a hold. A hold would be better than pass interference. A hold's only 5 yards. No, it's 10. I'm sorry, it's 10 in high school. So again, not an automatic first down, but the 10 would give him a first down.
And that side official, their coaches over there working him.
I mean, it was a penalty.
Yeah. Was it catchable though?
Well,
hold. Yeah.
Catchable doesn't matter in a hold, I guess, right? If you're,
because you could say, man, he would have ran it down.
So it'll be a 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Golden Bears. Right at the 50-yard line. So, all right, we'll see what they do here. Again, with 3 running backs in the backfield behind quarterback. Two split ends. Motion. Pitch out to the right to Olam.
There you go.
He's pretty powerful running downhill, but I'll tell you what, that's a nice tackle by Jacob Brown around the – was that Jacob on the left side there?
I think that was Levi.
It was Levi. So excellent pursuit again by the linebackers. They've been – both Jacob and Levi have had maybe the best games we've seen them all year tonight.
Yes, and that's – you know, I remember I was talking to some other day, and I remember when those guys were sophomores, and they just come in and played, and they give it a spark and stuff like that, kind of like how Cash does.
Yeah.
You know, just that spark plug guy, but those guys get after us so much. You know, it's just so key to us, but their line's not getting to them on the blocks.
There you go, Jackson.
Missed him.
That'll be a first down.
There's a pile. We need to clean it up. Never know when that ball get knocked loose.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Golden Bears after that nice run up the middle. Levi had excellent pursuit there.
Yeah.
Just overran it just by a smidge.
Yeah, he got to get his head up. He had his head down coming in there, and then he realized, oh, they already run by me.
All right, 1st and 10 again. They're at their 40, conveniently on the line again.
Yeah.
What a convenient ball placement.
Very convenient.
All right, back to pass. There's that screen. They went right back to it.
Yep.
This time, excellent just blocking downfield. No illegal man downfield. It'll be a first down again. 1st and 10. So if you're the Golden Bears, this is exactly what you wanted here in the second half. Again, conveniently the ball placed on the line.
That's amazing.
1st and 10. Just about 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter play. Golden Bears driving. Handoff up the middle, again with some pursuit. Gain of about 13, 14 yards.
Yeah, that's just what they're going to do right there. I mean, they got the beef up front. Not the beef contest we had here, but
yeah, not the beef contest where you could be if you were present to win, pay for a raffle and win a side of beef. But yeah, they got the big guys up front pounding. So pitch out to 87 here. Just over pursuit and arm tackle there. It'll break through that, get 5 yards, 2nd and 5. So we're getting in position, at least on that play, but just a little over pursuit. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Golden Bears. Just about 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play.
I mean, we had two guys on the outside contain today. He just planted his foot and just dropped it and boom, went right inside him. And then we stopped playing.
So the Golden Bears with a nice drive here to open up the third quarter, marching right down the field. They're at the 12. All right, this time back to pass. Dangerous over the middle.
Jeez.
Nah, again, he's yeah, looking for Manu Bowl in the back of the end zone. Somebody who's 7'5".
Dikibe Mutombo. Of course, we might have had a Raider Rowdy go for that pass or something.
So it'll be 2nd down and, it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I think they run it here.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success with the ground game, both in between the tackles and outside here in the third quarter so far on this drive. We'll see what happens. This time they run it up the middle. Nice job there. Roberts grabbed him. Gain of about 2.
Gotta go for it.
But we've got 4th down now. 4th and
5, 4.
We're going to go with 4th and 3. 4th and 3 officially here.
It's a big stop here. You know, I think you probably blitz those two backers in those A gaps.
Yeah, Jackson got pursuit last time, just overran the play a tad.
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah, little discombobulation.
Senior running in late there. Duncan, I believe, number 6.
So we got to reset the timeouts. It's my fault on the screen, but now the Monroe Central burns their first time out of the second half. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter play. So nice drive by Monroe Central to start this second half, Coach. I mean, what if you were them? It's 4th and 4. What kind of play are you going to run?
You know, if they had any kind of like little counter play, run a little counter play on this. Maybe a little slant if they're going to pass it.
Yeah, I'd be leery.
Roll out with the quarterback.
Yeah, you could do a rollout. The ball's kind of in the middle of the field. I'd be leery on a slant. He's been overthrowing all of his passes all night, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I just trust those, receivers look for, number 6, number 14. Number 6, Duncan's got 4 touchdowns on the season. Number 20's got 3.
All right, got 3 men in the backfield beside the quarterback. Ball snapped. He looks. Oh! I like the little Boise State hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder, baby.
And we got a touchdown. Got a touchdown.
Yeah, call that timeout to refresh their memory. Said, don't forget, make sure we pitch it back. Now, Hubbard almost knocked that. When Hubbard almost knocked that pass down.
That was Aaron Roberts on the outside with the
Is that who that
pursuit.
was?
Yep, just right over his outstretched arms. And ball is up. Kick is up. Kick is good. And it is 7-21. Monroe Central drives right down the field, Coach, in the third quarter and scores. So if you're them, it's very similar to last night. If you watched any of the last night's college football game, Boston College down 28-0 against Virginia Tech. At halftime, they come back and make it a ball game. So now Boston College didn't make the whole comeback. Virginia Tech ended up winning, which I hope we're like Virginia Tech. But
yeah.
I mean, if you're them, that's exactly what you want to do. Kind of make it a ball game, right, in the third quarter. So Raiders still up 2 scores.
I mean, they had more yards that drive than they had the whole first half.
Yeah. More running plays as well.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see them go back to that. Short pass on the hook and ladder.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of got away from what they've been playing all season, with throwing the ball so many times in that first half. And you got some playmakers run it. Some big hosses up front. Let them block.
All right, Hubbard and Gray back to receive deep. So far in the 2 kick returns, they've both gone to Hubbard so far tonight. He had a pretty nice one.
You ready for an onside kick here?
Yeah, I think I would protect that as well, but we'll see what happens here. He's going full bore. Kick is back. Gray picks it up at the 10. There you go. Breaks 1 tackle, maybe 2. Maybe 0, out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah. He didn't really pop it in there.
No, they like to set those, set that up a little bit, try to find a hole, and then try to pop it.
Well, they got those cross blocks coming through, each coming from each side of the field. And it's like you got to trust it as a running back there. You just got to timing, get through there, and just pop that hole. But you got to slow down if you're waiting on a guy to come through and you don't want to run the back of a lineman or something.
Let's see if the Raiders can do anything with the ball this half. Motion. Fake handoff. Hellman up the middle. A little spin there. That was a frustrated spin, I think. But nice gain on the play. Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Getting text messages from my friends about the Purdue-Oregon game, so I need to check the score here.
Are they playing tonight?
Yeah, it's a Friday night.
Oh. Where's it at?
It's in West Lafayette.
Oh.
The smelliest town in the world here.
Are you sure? Terre Haute's not very,
Oh, Oregon's up 14-0. I'm going to stop watching.
Got him on a slant.
All right, Hellman back to pass.
Eat
Looks
it.
deep.
You got to eat it. Come back to him. Come back to him.
Nice block.
Oh,
nice
nice.
block. Oh.
Yep, he threw a flag on that.
He threw a flag on that?
Yeah. Now, maybe Jarrett was – they're going to call him past the line of scrimmage?
He wasn't even close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no, there wasn't that. Yeah.
They're going to call –
Who was that? Was that Brown that hit him?
No, that was Zachary. Zachary with the –
You know, Coach Stillwell was really – he used to have those blocks all the time when he played. Those, like, peel-back blocks.
What? I'm not even sure what that call is when you punch your fists together. Is that like? I thought we played football. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right, we're winding the clock here. All right, big loss on that play. It'll bring up second down and 20 for the Raiders. It's time to hand off to Max Seaburn around the left side. Max gains about 5 on the play. It'll be third down and 15.
Yep, illegal blindside block.
Blindside block.
Blindside block there. Yep, that's
interesting.
this.
Which I'm okay with the blindside block call if the guy's not watching, but it looked like the defender was in full pursuit. But
yeah, I mean he was in front of me.
Maybe I'm a homer.
Yeah.
All right, so we third and 15.
I'd like to see a screen pass right here.
Looks like oh my goodness.
Trouble.
Get on that ball. Fumble on the play, picked up by Zachary. We pretty much lost everything that Seaburn gained on that.
Yeah.
So it'll be fourth down and 20. We got a man down.
Cramp.
That's Julius Olam, the lineman, down on the field.
Stud right there. That's probably a Division I football player.
He's a strong kid.
Strong kid.
Yeah, it looks like there's potentially just a cramp in his calf there.
We talking about Izzy Nash? Yeah, that dude played for me in AAU. He's little, but he could put it in the hole. In the fourth quarter. Yeah. Yeah, he got cooking.
All right, the defender's up now, making his way off the field, so it'll be fourth down and 20. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. If you're Monroe Central, this couldn't have gone any better.
Right.
There's one where, I think Jarrett just needs to get rid of the ball.
Yep.
Maybe save that bad play for later. Easy to say up here in the press box. I get that. So it'll be fourth and 20. Hummel back to punt.
Don't be surprised if they don't come after this. I know they got one block punt on the season.
Snap. Kick is up.
Of course.
It's all right. Makes a nice.
Got a roll.
Made a nice Raider-friendly roll out to about the 50. So it'll be first and 10, Monroe Central.
Hubbard's tricky like that.
All right, 4 minutes, 11 seconds, 21-7. Raiders, again, with that offense just has not looked fantastic tonight. Not a lot of yards on our offensive prowess has not been there tonight. So neither has it been for Monroe Central, but they had a good drive last time. Here they pounded up the middle. Nice job. Good tackle there by Cash Cowley.
Yeah.
Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a tough tackle, too. He just one-arm tackled him down there.
So 2nd and 8 now for Monroe Central. A little faster out of the huddle there. They got the Olam kids outside, 1 on each end. There's the fake pass, a little screen again, and just a little high. He's just been a little off, just not by much, but quarterback Lane Wilson just a little off all night.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's pointing at the receiver for there. You know, I mean, he acts like he's mad that guy didn't catch it.
What kind of route do you call that, Coach? It's not a slant. It's almost like a 0-yard in. And
you know, I was just thinking, I had it on the tip of my tongue what that's called. It's like a slip screen type.
Yeah. I mean, the goal is just to get him the ball in space.
Right,
With
right.
All right, similar formation, 4 wide. Motion. Raiders bring the heat.
Screen again.
Again, another screen.
Yep. That's where that defensive line has to realize, I've been getting blocked all night, and then all of a sudden I've made a move, and now I'm by this guy without getting blocked. You got to stop at that point and just realize it's, you know, screen coming here.
Right. Yeah, I thought we might have that tipped. I mean, and it was a perfect play call because we brought a couple linebackers in on the blitz. It was a nice play call. Good pickup on the play. 1st and 10, Golden Bears. Yeah, they try that in again. This time they go up top. It's open.
Yep, he dropped it. That's that play right there. Fake that screen.
Good hit by on defense there. The Raiders knock it out.
And it wasn't that good of a pass either.
No.
You know, he's just high. He's been high all night.
All right, so 2nd and 10 now for the Golden Bears. 3 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. If you were just joining us at halftime, it was 21-0 Raiders. Monroe Central got the ball at half and drove down the field for the score, and this is their 2nd drive here. A little high again. This time it's completed to Olam. Gets it out there near the marker.
Just happened to be right on the line.
Well, they're saying it's short, so it'll be 3rd and 1. A short one.
Just a little dive right here.
I think, yeah, you got the big guy right behind the center. He's just going to tuck it and go. There's a 1st down.
I mean, once again, you got that beef up there up front. You know, they got 3 really big guys. And our nose tackle is Cash.
Right. Yeah, bringing in Cash this week inside versus the outside backer. I think it's just to get him some more playing time, right? We got 2 good outside backers already. Get him on the field there. The pass over the middle. Man, there's a lot of traffic there.
Yeah. None of them. I mean, we had that guy. We had a triangle around that guy.
All right, 2nd and 10. That ball was pretty close on target there. I mean, he had a little alligator arms. I'm not sure I want to go out and catch it before I get rocked. I'm not sure he would have got rocked, but handoff up the middle this time. Olam, he bounces outside. Nice pursuit there.
There you go.
By the Raiders. Excellent job.
Oh, my gosh. He's still running.
I mean, he's a strong kid.
Yes.
So you got 3rd down now. 3rd and about, so we'll call it 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 8. Just over a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 4-down territory, there's no doubt. So looks like they may be attempting to pass. Quarterback looking at his receivers a little more than usual. He rolls out to his left. Pass is right there.
Yep.
I mean, the receiver's right there, and I'm not sure this is normal Lane Wilson sort of passing. I mean, that's a open receiver. He's very upset with himself.
Well, he's only a 52% completion quarterback. 52 for 100. Only complete 6.5.
Did you do that math?
Again.
You do that math?
No, it's really easy. It's right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I like that even number 100, 10, stuff like that. I round up sometimes.
All right, 4th down now. 4th and 7. Empty backfield for Wilson. Back to pass. Up. There's a picked off.
Oh, Gray got it.
Probably don't like that interception, but
No.
it's hard to coach him not to.
Yeah, but now you're at the 2.
Yeah, now you're at the 2 versus the 22, right?
So, I mean, good tip. I couldn't see who got the tip on it. But that's 4 turnovers now.
Yeah, 4 turnovers.
4 turnovers plus a safety.
So Raiders now 1st and 10 from the 3. Like you said, you would prefer that not to be intercepted. Totally agree with that.
Yeah, well, that's trouble. Yeah, too many guys in the huddle. They gonna call it?
Yeah, it looks like
Still will call timeout.
looks like they're avoiding that penalty and
Yeah.
will call the timeout. I'm not sure they would have called it. Not sure.
Well, it looked like that back judge was walking towards the Raider Rowdies and he didn't notice.
All right, so 21-7. Raiders take their first time out of the second half. Both teams now with 2 remaining. I'd love to see the Raiders with a lengthy 97-yard drive, eating up clock, taking it down inside 8 minutes in the 4th quarter. Whew, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Be a good present for us here.
Yeah, I remember Freeze last year popped that 99-yarder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just hope we run it here.
Yeah, Whaley's in. Usually when Whaley's in, it's a run play. We had 1 pass play to Whaley at the end zone down here, and
Yeah, that's probably why they've run with him.
so you got 2 running backs in the game. You got Seaburn and Parsley in there, or you got
It's like dark over there.
yeah.
Need glow-in-the-dark uniforms.
Oh yeah, you got Carter Armstrong beside there. Carter Armstrong will take the handoff. Nowhere to go. He scrapes and claws his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe fell forward for 1, maybe. You got to run it again here. Go 1 more, then take the quarter.
All right, 2nd down and 9. Raiders with the ball. Armstrong on the other side this time of Hellman. Looks like the same. I thought it was going to be the same play this time. Hellman takes the ball, runs it to the right side, gets it out to about the 5. We'll give him a gain of 2, maybe 1. It'll be 3rd down and 8, a long 8. And that should be it for
Take the quarter break.
For the quarter. So after a 21-point half, Raiders scoreless in the 3rd quarter. Monroe Central drives in their first possession with a touchdown, and the score will be 21-7 here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
I mean, the only reason, not the only reason, but they scored on a trick play.
They did score on a 4th down trick play.
Yeah. That was a good play.
Yeah, it was an excellent play. It was the old Boise State hook and ladder.
Yeah, well executed.
But now we got 3rd and 8, ball at the 5. Don't really need any mistakes here.
I think you got to run it again. You got to give yourself room to punt, and I just, you got to be super cautious of any kind of pass play, of getting some pressure in there and getting a safety.
Yeah, it looks like Carter Armstrong coming off the field though, putting back in the receiver. So we'll be empty backfield probably for this set based upon the personnel that's in the game. So not saying we can't run it out of that formation. We have
yeah,
all game.
Yeah, get a little quarterback run, maybe a little jet motion here. It's good to see Landon Barr making it through the game. Knock on wood here. He's made it through the game this evening.
Yeah, Barr's been he's a motivational leader for this team. Yeah. Senior night.
Torn ACL, I believe.
Torn ACL the first game of the season and has been back. I think he missed the second game, but every game since he's been a rock for this team. Good to see him out there.
So we got a new center too.
Yeah, new center Levi Jackson taking over the center duties. All right, empty backfield.
Pretty tight splits. Might be a quarterback run. Oh, God.
There you go. Hellman tries to run it, gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, once again, like I said earlier, they blocked a kick. Let's see who blocked that.
All right, this is a critical juncture of the game here. So you've got 21-7, just ticked into the fourth quarter. Hummel back to punt. This is a big play. Looks like they're bringing the heat.
23 had a block before. Good snap.
Kick is off. Not very far, but takes a Raider roll. But it's inside the 30, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Bears inside the Raider 30-yard line. So
defense got to step up now.
All right, well, so much for that long drive. Raiders go 3 and out. Short punt. 1st and 10, Golden Bears. I'm going to say it's at the 28. So Raiders really need a stop here.
I got Hellman coming out here on the sideline. Looks like he's talking to the quarterback coach there.
Yeah, Coach Prizer there. Quarterback keeper on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I'm not going to question anything. Monroe Central knows their players better than I do, but I think when they just run straight forward, they get about 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Yeah, that was a nice play. That was a gain of 5. I forget what my physics are. I have to call up Coach Kimball, my old physics teacher, or maybe Mr. Hitman. But mass plus speed. And you got that much mass moving forward there, the quarterback.
Coach Painter, you hear this? Yeah. I mean, like I'm gonna go into that stuff. Like I'm gonna go into that stuff. I think he's just talking to himself over here.
Timeout on the field. Timeout taken by. We weren't paying attention. Who took the timeout? Monroe Central timeout. As I'm getting mocked for my physics reference.
Is your intelligence? Yeah, I'm looking at Painter.
All right, 21-7 half. It's in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes to go here.
Coach Painter said there might be comments on the YouTube page.
There are no comments.
All right, that's a good start. How many viewers we have?
At one point we were up to double digits.
Whoa.
Now we're down to 5.
Oh.
Now I don't know how many people are watching at the new place in downtown Middletown. They have the game on at the bar.
Oh, okay.
They do every game. I forget what it's called. The old Fadley's there, right downtown.
The old Fadley's downtown.
Yeah, it opened a few months ago, but I know the owner. He was telling me they have the game on. They buy the subscription. Anytime they can watch the game in the bar, they got it on. So screen again. That worked well, but read it like a book.
Right there.
Cash Cowley. Huge play there for the Raiders.
We're going to see the replay on that, but Cash did a fantastic job there of recognizing that he wasn't getting blocked, and he just stopped.
Stayed home,
got that tackle. That's a really good job there by Cash.
Yeah, very nicely done. Very nicely done.
It was set up, too.
Pitch this time to Olam. Nice hit by Seaburn. Pops right up, gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 3. Big 4th down. Anytime they're 4th down, they're always big, but 4th and 3. So the correct physics equation was mass times velocity equals momentum.
All right.
Mass times velocity.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, that's a 5-yard penalty on the Raiders. It'll be a 1st down.
Did they give him a 1st down?
They gave him a 1st down.
Did they? Yep, there you go.
Waiting on the chain gang here.
Yeah. That's a good job by Chain Gang taking time off the clock.
There you go. They are paid by our athletic department. 1st and 10. There's that little screen pass again. There's that little in route. Incomplete over his head again, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he's just throwing that ball high. He threw that one out pass earlier low.
Yeah.
Everything else has been high all night long.
Yeah, the out pass is a hard one. He was rolling to his non-throwing side. It's a tough one, but yeah, it was just low. All right, 2nd and 10, Golden Bears. Fake the handoff, looks to pass over the middle. Oh. Right there. I don't think that was the intended receiver.
No, it looked like that one. I can't tell who it is, but he kind of pulled them arms back pretty quick.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic in there.
He pulled his arms back quicker than you at Applebee's when the check comes.
Yeah.
Little T-Rex arm there.
Yeah, we talking half price appetizers?
Yeah, half price apps and a Brutus, you know? Yeah. There you go. All right, 3rd and 10. There's the snap roll out again to the left. They're looking for that out. It's not there. Well defended. Over the top. Oh, incomplete.
Again.
They wanted to run that out.
Yeah.
Well covered. I'm not sure who had him over there, but
the Blaine. Three straight pass plays here. Which is good for us.
Good for us, that's right. Except for that clock. I mean, the clock is our friend.
Yeah. That's what we need to run it. Get this stop here.
All right, 4th and 10, big play. Snap.
No silly penalty.
Back.
Get him.
There you go. Nobody home.
Right on cue, high.
Nobody home. Nice coverage. Raiders blitz either 3 or 4. I wasn't able to tell, but looks like maybe just 3 guys dropping 8. Nobody open. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. With much better field position than their last possession.
Yeah.
But still deep in Golden Bear territory. 8.5 to go here in the 4th quarter play. Coach, our running game has been average at best today.
I wouldn't say that.
Would you try to run it, or what would you try to do here?
I'd run it. I'd run a running back. I wouldn't run Hellman. He's got beat up pretty good tonight.
Well, the run is to Hellman.
Yep.
Hellman on the right side. Gain maybe 2. We're going to call it 2nd and 8.
I mean, Hubbard has two rushes. Armstrong has 1. Parsley has 1. Gray has 3. Max has 3 or 4.
Yep.
You know, but those are all those jet sweeps.
They're the jet sweeps.
That's all those are.
One was a fumble. I'm not sure I would count that as a run, but
yeah,
it was
right. He just recovered it.
All right.
His average.
4 receivers again for the Raiders. Hellman this time. Same play this time to the other side. And there's just nothing there, Coach. I mean, in high school football, it's 3rd and 7. Your playbook gets pretty skinny.
Mm-hmm.
right, 21-7. Raiders have taken about a minute off the clock. This time they go trips left. We'll see what this play is here. Hellman takes a snap. Little slant. There's Garrett May on the slant. Nicely done. Go right back to May. That's a nice single coverage there on the right side.
And Jarrett put that ball in a good spot too, because he wasn't going to, it was hard to, it's going to hit him right in the gut.
Yeah.
And once again, that drop earlier, go back to him a little bit later in the game, but still went back to him with the same play.
All right, empty backfield yet again. I think we'll try to. There, Blaine with the fake, hand off to Seaburn. Yeah, you like to see Max do that. When Max gets downhill, he's a tough runner. So gain of about 7. Nice gain by Seaburn on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. I mean, Max runs hard.
He runs hard. And that's a nice. I like that little play there. It just, if anything, it helps our linemen get a better angle to get that block.
Right.
Because they start leaning a little bit. We ran that jet sweep so many times that they'll start leaning that way.
All right, Whaley back in at tight end. Armstrong beside Hellman in the backfield. Armstrong lead blocking for Hellman. Bounces out to the outside. It'll be a first down. There you go. Gain of about 20.
There you go.
20-yard gain by Hellman.
Oh, boy.
We got a player down. Was that Hellman that was slow to get up?
Yep.
He's up.
16 carries on the night.
16 carries. I think only one sack.
Yeah. Oh, man, that guy jumped it. Yeah. Yeah, let's try to run somebody else on this play.
Yeah, it's always nice to sit next to Coach Ellsworth when his basketball players are running the ball
3 weeks
here.
away. Right. And Coach Painter missed him all last year. I at least had him for 2 games.
And they are going to pull Hellman here, put in the backup quarterback.
Oh, backup quarterback, number 11.
Probably just to give him a little bit of a breather. So if I'm Monroe Central here, I'm pretty positive this is a running play. But
yeah, well, it could be a quarterback run.
Could be a quarterback run. Gray behind center here. Takes
Whoa.
a high snap.
Hey, he tripped it.
Broken play. Gray breaks it to the right. 5, 10.
Okay.
There you go.
That's kind of like the old barking dog trick. The guy fell down.
That's right.
They looked at that guy, and then Carter takes off, uses wheels.
So 1st and 5, gain on the play. Brings it down to the 14.
That'll help the average. Yeah, that must have been a physics play or something.
That's right. All right. It'll be 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Snap a little hot this time to Carter Armstrong.
Oh.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Hopefully Jarrett just got the wind knocked out of him there. I think just give him a little break. Coach Stillwell felt sorry for him because he's getting beat up tonight.
All right.
What did we start to 8 minutes?
Yeah, it was 8:30. 8:30 on the drive. So it's been a 4-minute drive.
Yeah.
So a nice drive.
We're still not in field goal range.
Armstrong takes a snap again. That's all right. I mean, the clock is your friend right now. So. third down will be a loss of 1 from Miss Kathy Terrell. And I was talking to one of the people in the stands, one of the fans in the stands. Her name is Susie Kendall. Susie Ritchie, her maiden name. She said, I remember back in 1973 when we had our first football game here, and she was a cheerleader. So it was pretty nifty to hear her talk about that. She's here just for senior night. Slant again to May.
Yes,
touchdown.
Good grab.
Garrett May from Jarrett Hellman. Touchdown Raiders. Sorry for that diversion talking about my friend Susie, but that's a touchdown. And we're just trying out. We're seeing who is the best kicker. So I think we got. Is this Peevler? This Peevler here?
What are we doing here? Kicker tryout night.
Peevler this time. Toe bashes it through.
Toe bash, baby. Yes, sir.
All right, 28-7 Raiders.
Oh yes. Nice.
So nicely done. The Raider Rowdies they got a little rowdy there. They like to see that go through the uprights. Raiders 28-7 on senior night. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. And that's a drive you wanted to see. There was no penalties. Drive. It was you took it from 8:30 down to below 3.5, so over a 5-minute drive, and you scored, made a 3-score game. I mean, if you're Monroe Central, that's a backbreaker too.
Absolutely, because they've had two drives inside the 20, at least the 25, that we've stopped them on turnover on downs.
Yeah. And, mass plus velocity equals momentum, and they had all the momentum.
Yep, you're right. Sounds right to me. I'm going to go with you. Call a friend.
All right, Blaine Stevens back to kick. Little squibber. A fumblerooski. Down at the 42-43. That's my second little. That's my second little Giants reference on the night. You know, fumblerooski. First one was the old sticky hands. The annexation of Puerto Rico.
It's liable to come out tonight. Well, it would be nice if we get another home game. That means we win the first game of sectional.
That's right. Raiders will travel up north to Winchester for the first game of the sectional.
Nice.
There you go. Good Good penetration by the Raiders. Max Seaburn and Blaine Stevens both in there on the penetration, but Olam's, he's such a strong kid. Gets it out there. Gain of 2, which should have been a loss of most running backs. It's a loss of 3 or 4. So is he on your scouting report for the basketball team?
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember the junior, when we played him in 8th grade. He was a big, strong.
Yeah.
No, we handled him pretty good, but he was still a big old beast.
All right, pass. This time he looks up top. Hubbard's right there.
Over
the top. Oh, goodness gracious.
Now that was a pretty good ball right there.
That's a really good ball. Carter Duncan on the intended receiver, senior.
Yep.
Intended receiver for the Bears. He's right there. Hubbard got caught peeking a little bit.
Yep.
But when things don't go your way, things just don't go your way.
No.
And maybe it's one of those nights.
I guess they'd rather have it this week than next.
So it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Bears. Handoff up the middle. Yeah, one thing about these Bears running backs, you can't arm tackle them. They are all momentum going forward. I mean, at 34, he's a freshman.
Yeah. You know, I bet you Monroe Central looks back at this game and they're going to probably maybe think that they might have. Probably should have went a different game plan here. I mean, they've got 25 pass attempts.
Yep.
And they seem to be running pretty productively when they run it.
There's again the try on that arm tackle.
Yeah, we just got to get through this game with nobody hurt.
Yeah.
Knock on wood here.
Yeah, things tend to get a little chippy towards the end of games here when it feels out of reach.
Yeah.
Back to pass, we got
How about the Oregon play the other night against Ohio State?
the 12-man on the field play.
Yeah.
So you saw they just changed the NCAA came and changed the rules this
Did
week.
they change it this week?
They
I knew
did.
they were talking about it. I didn't know if they was going to get it done this week or if they was going to try to get it done this year for this season.
Yeah, I mean, talk about just very, very good coaching there.
Oh, my gosh.
Being prepared for that.
Yeah, and taking such a risk.
Yep. It was a pretty minor rule change. I believe they
Just put the right clock on back.
just say that they can, the clock can run, or when the
Reset
clock
it
runs,
back
it resets back.
back
Yeah,
to what it was.
yeah. So it's a pretty minor change, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty big deal.
Oh, yeah. Because you know that somebody else will do it.
Yep.
You know, somebody else will do it. And
All right, Monroe Central driving a little bit here. 1st and 10.
injured player.
Injured player on the field.
Hold them out of the end zone here. I don't know if they're going to get a playoff.
Yeah, we're just ticking the clock down. I'm a little bit off on the screen here. There's only about 6 seconds left. We'll just let that run.
Yep.
Raiders with a big win on senior night. Raiders will finish the season with a winning record.
Yep.
Regular season ending at 5-4. Conference win against the Golden Bears. And the Raiders on senior night, behind the seniors, get a good victory. What do we expect next week? Next week we travel to Winchester. What do you know about the Falcons up there?
Yeah, I know Coach Hill was talking about how they do a lot of that misdirection stuff, a lot of handoffs. We really got to be disciplined. I was surprised that Monroe Central didn't run it more tonight, but I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Because the quarterback wasn't on tonight. But I think with us, we just got to keep everybody healthy. If we could get a running game against Winchester, they're going to be big up front, I think.
Yep.
So it's everybody 0-0.
That's right.
Next week.
0-0. The Raiders will head north to Randolph County, face the Winchester Falcons sectional. I've not been to Winchester for a football game in my life, so it'll be fun to go up there, new place.
Last time I was there, I watched Keontae Enos play.
Oh, Keontae Enos. Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah, man, he was a stud.
Yes. Well, the Raiders will go up with a winning record into sectional. Golden Bears, I'm not sure who they play in sectional, but they will end the season 6-3. Again, a winning record for them, so pretty decent season for both squads. And we head into IHSAA sectional time next week. And, folks, we will hopefully see you back here. Raiders win. We'll be back here at Dale Green Field for round 2, Coach.
Yes, sir. We see you again because we won next week.
That's right. Well, have a great one, guys. Appreciate you jumping on. And go Raiders. Have a safe night. Take care.
Go Raiders.